Coach, way to start week one, big win over a tough Fairfield team. Talk about first getting back fans in the stands, into the game. Your team, your coaching staff got a chance to go and celebrate with your student section and the band. Did you guys miss that?
We did miss it. It was a lot of fun. You know, I almost forgot what it was like, and then when we walked out on the field, look up and you see the stands full, and their stands were full. Their student section did a great job. It felt like an old school Friday night again, and it was a lot of fun. And then to be able to celebrate with our band and our students again, that was a lot of fun. I know our kids loved it.
Week one, you never know what you're going to get from your team. You don't know when the lights come on what you actually get. You've done all this work in the off season, camps, 2-a-days, all that stuff. Then you get to the game. Your kids kind of, you know, early on, both sides, a little struggle on both sides. But your team, you can see them just slowly and slowly putting the pieces together, calming down. And a lot of that starts with your quarterback. And I don't know what rattles that kid.
Not much. Not much. Their coaching staff did a great job. They had a great game plan. It was very difficult to break down. I still don't know that I got it figured out. But we struggled. You saw our kids kind of feeling it out and everything, and they did a great job coming out in the first half. And I think our coaches did a good job making some adjustments towards the second half and doing some different things and kind of equalize a little bit, give our kids a chance to have a competitive edge, and they were able to capitalize.
I thought the play that kind of set the tone of what your team is that Nic Bruder interception for the touchdown. And it just seemed like once that happened, your guys started believing in themselves.
Mm-hmm. You're 100% right. You know, you see them driving, and it could have gone the other way. You know, after that, they put a few balls in the air, they put the ball in the end zone, and all of a sudden it's 21-7. And he makes a game-changing play like that, pick six, tie it up at 14, and really swung the game. And I don't know if it was the play that switched the game, but it was definitely a play that stopped it from going the other way, which is a huge play for us.
Yeah, I thought once that play happened, they settled down, and you could see, okay, hey, we can do this. We can play with these guys.
Yeah, for sure. Fairfield's a very talented team, and I think you're right. Our kids kind of looked at it like, oh, they kind of caught for a little bit before they started attacking in the second half. So they did a good job in the second half.
I'm going to let you talk about some of your other players. Everyone knows about Chase Harrison. Known about Chase since he was a freshman. He's been a starter here for you for 4 years now. Talk a little bit about him, but then we want to get into some of these other kids who are making a name for themselves out of this game.
Sure. Chase is, you know, he's starting probably his 40th game for us or something. I can't even count. But he does a great job. It's just a day at work for him. He's very businesslike. He goes out. He knows what he's got to do. He knows when he doesn't do a good job, and he knows how to fix it. So he's very self-coachable. And awesome to coach him and be around him and everything. He's developing a phenomenal chemistry with Cam Smith as well. You know, we talked a little bit about Nic Bruder and how they're developing a relationship there and everything, and kind of making us spread the field on teams, which is awesome. But the chemistry with him and Cam Smith, it's like almost like they can read each other's mind. They know when they're over the middle, they know when they're outside, they know when they're deep or short. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, and
I think that proved out the late touchdown. You can see the wheels turning in Chase, and all of a sudden you saw it was just like, okay, I know Cam's going to have a chance to go deep on this one, and they did.
Yep. And
that kind of just sealed the deal for your win. Talk about Cam, because he's one of those guys, I don't think it's enough respect for what he's able to do.
I agree. I don't think he gets enough respect for what he's able to do. I think he's very deceptive on the field. I don't think teams really know how fast he is until he runs up on you. His legs are long, he takes long strides, and he's very, very body aware. And he's a phenomenal receiver. I don't think he gets enough respect for what he does, because he always seems to be open, and when he's open, when he's not open, he seems to make a catch somehow in traffic. So he does a really good job for us.
And I do not want to mess up the name, number 10, because I just spoke to him a little bit ago, but that he has those short, choppy, quick steps you look forward to back with the ability to plant and go north-south. He can do it. Number 10 is going to be a big-time player for you.
Yeah, Emable Wakilongo is his name, and he had a breakout game. You know, I was just telling someone in there that he wasn't really part of the game plan in the first half, and then we had to do some things in the second half and make some substitutions and do some things to keep our defense off the field, and all of a sudden he breaks one. And I looked at our defensive coordinator, John Puckett, and I was like, we're trying to eat clock and help you guys out, and then he does this, and then he does it again and again, and he did a really good job. I'm really happy for him that he had this kind of breakout game tonight.
And then on defense, you have a young man we talked about before we started recording this, who reminds me of a Fadio Denebo who had a chance to cover when he played here at Centerville. I mean, number 8, put a 7 on him, and he's kind of like that early twin of a Fadio Denebo. Talk about number 8 on your defense, because he's special.
Sure. JJ is his name, and he's ultra competitive. Hates to lose. always wants to win. Whatever he's doing, be rock, paper, scissors, he's going to beat you, and if he doesn't, then he's going to come back again and come after you. So he uses it to his advantage. He goes hard all the time, and couple that with the fact that he's been blessed with some athletic ability, like a lot of athletic ability. He's tall, he's strong, he's quick, he's fast, he can jump, and the kid's he's already special, but he's going to be special down the road.
Talk about what you spoke to your team about after this game, because it's always great to get that week 1 win, especially when you know it's a competitive team. Kind of a different year, expanded playoffs. You guys have to look at, you know, not just it's you can play tougher teams now and still get in the playoffs. It's not like it was when you played or in past years. But what was the message to your team after this win?
They got challenged at halftime. We went in there, we made some adjustments, like everyone does, and we challenged them and said, "You're just not attacking any of this adversity. You're just taking it, and they're just hammering you down, and eventually it looks like you're going to break." The game was tied. We weren't losing, but we were losing the energy battle, and we were losing the handle adversity battle at halftime, and they responded. I told them that they responded. Coach Bucket reiterated it. They responded super well, and we're very proud of them.
Coach, congratulations on the win again. Wish you the best of luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.